Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we're going to be going over my 5 breakout candidates for the 2022 NFL season, and these are not in any particular order, but starting off with 2 honorable mentions, we have Donovan Peoples-Jones and Rashad Bateman. Our first breakout candidate is Zach Wilson. The Jets did a lot to help Zach Wilson this offseason. They brought in a good wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, who I think was one of the best in the draft with a top 10 pick. They upgraded the offensive line, bringing in Laken Tomlinson. They did lose Mekhi Becton, but they did sign Dwayne Brown once Becton was done for the season. Plus, they added 2 good tight ends, Tyler Conklin and C.J. Uzomah, both who could be good pass catchers. My next breakout candidate is Trey Lance, and Trey Lance is a player I have really high hopes for. I think he could be like Patrick Mahomes, because in his first season, Mahomes was also a backup, and then they turned into a superstar quarterback. I think Trey Lance has that kind of potential, and he's also in a great situation with the 49ers. He's got a top 5 tight end, George Kittle, to throw to, plus 2 good receivers, Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Also, a good running game, so it's not going to be a one-dimensional offense with only Trey Lance throwing the ball. Plus, he's got a great head coach, Kyle Shanahan, so he's in a very, very good situation. Plus, he's got the ability to take over a game with his arms or his legs. And I think Trey Lance is in line for a huge breakout season and will also have a huge breakout season. Next, we have Trevor Lawrence. So he's probably a breakout candidate for everyone at this point, as he had a bad rookie season, throwing 12 touchdowns to 17 interceptions. And the Jaguars have done a lot to help Trevor Lawrence, bringing in Doug Peterson as their new head coach, signing offensive lineman Brandon Sheriff, and extending left tackle Cam Robinson. So the offensive line is looking a lot better. Plus, they added few weapons like Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, and Evan Ingram. And while they aren't the biggest names, they're definitely improvements from last year. And Trevor Lawrence may not become a top 10 quarterback after this year, but I definitely think he will show significant improvement from year 1 to year 2. My next breakout is Courtland Sutton / Jerry Jeudy. So I'm putting them together because they're both in the same situation with the Broncos, with the best quarterback of their career with Russell Wilson. They're definitely going to be the number 1 and number 2 wide receivers in Denver with Tim Patrick out for the season with a torn ACL. I've seen people say Courtland Sutton won't be good this year, but I completely disagree. I think he's going to be the number 1 receiver in the Denver offense and Russell Wilson's favorite target. Jerry Jeudy will also be a very, very good number 2 wide receiver, similar to how DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett were both very, very productive and very, very good in Seattle with Russell Wilson. And now Russell Wilson's now the Broncos quarterback, and I think it will be the same situation with Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. And my final breakout is Tua. So, Tua, like Trevor Lawrence, his team did a lot to help him this offseason. They brought in Teron Armstead and Connor Williams to help the offensive line. They went out and got one of the fastest players in the NFL and a top 10 wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. Plus, they still have Jalen Waddle and a good tight end, Mike Gesicki. So, Tua is in a position to have a big breakout season and maybe even lead the Dolphins to the playoffs. So, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as possible. And I will see you in the next video.